Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling something straight out of sci-fi dreams, faster than light travel, FTL.
Yeah, but maybe not like you usually see it.
Exactly. Forget those flashy movie-style warp drives. We're looking at the Aubergine spacecraft's magneto-inertial drive, the ND.
Which is, well, quite different.
Yeah.
More elegant, really.
Definitely more elegant, maybe a bit mind-bending too. So our mission today is to, pull back the curtain a bit, figure out how this thing actually works.
Right, and the key thing, the fascinating part, is it's not about raw power pushing against space. Instead, it cleverly generates this controlled, localized gradient, like a slope.
A slope? In space-time?
Exactly, in space-time itself. So the ship isn't fighting its way forward, it's more like it's sliding down.
Sliding downhill at FTL speeds.
Precisely. And that neatly sidesteps the big hurdles from general relativity. The infinite energy problem at light speed and that massive time dilation.
Okay, so let's dive into the MEDI itself then, the main engine. This wave generator must need a serious amount of juice.
Oh, absolutely massive amounts. It draws power from the ship's 1.2 gigawatt Mercury MHD fusion reactor, a dedicated source.
A gigawatt reactor, wow. And how does it actually generate this wave? Physically?
Well, the mechanism involves these nested rings, concentric rings made of ultra-dense exotic matter.
Exotic matter. Okay, what does exotic mean here? Is it like theoretical?
It is theoretical, yeah. Stuff with properties that let it have a huge gravitational effect in a small space. Crucial for this. And these rings, they're magnetically levitated in vacuum. And spun up opposite directions near the speed of light, near relativistic speeds.
Okay, spinning rings of exotic matter. Then what?
Then the AI, Athlon, steps in. It modulates the resonant frequencies of these spinning rings. Very, very precise.
Tuning forks?
Sort of, yeah. Think of tuning sound waves, but here it's creating patterns, interference patterns. Constructive and destructive.
Right.
That sculpts space-time itself, creating that stable slope, that wave just ahead of the ship for it to flare out.
That energy requirement you mentioned, though, even with the gigawatt reactor, shaping space-time sounds impossibly power-hungry.
And it would be. That's where the grav compensators come in. They're absolutely vital, kind of the efficiency multiplier for the whole system.
How do they multiply efficiency?
Their main job is to reduce the ship's effective inertial mass. Not its physical mass, but how heavy it feels to space-time.
Okay, so the ship feels lighter.
Much lighter, yeah. Which drastically cuts the energy the MID needs to create that space-time slope.
Yeah.
This basically solves that impossible energy problem that plagues most FTL ideas. It's a huge deal.
A complete game changer. And I heard they do more than just that.
Oh, yeah. They're multitasking. They also handle active stabilization, precision maneuvering when the ship's traveling at sublight speeds. And they keep the inside environment at a perfect, stable 1G. They cancel out any tiny gravitational ripples from the MID itself, so the crew environment is smooth.
Right, so for the crew inside, what's it actually like? No crazy G-forces? No time weirdness?
None at all. Because the ship isn't being pushed through space, it's being carried along with its local patch of space-time.
Like being on a magic carpet.
That's a great analogy, actually. You feel perfectly stationary, even though the carpet is moving incredibly fast, and just as importantly, time inside the ship's local frame ticks along normally.
So no massive time dilation.
Exactly. A trip that might seem like centuries to someone outside could just be weeks or months for the crew. They arrive basically in sync with where they left, chronologically speaking.
Managing all this, the rings, the frequencies, the compensators, the power, it sounds incredibly complex, way too much for a person to handle.
Oh, absolutely impossible for manual control. That's where the Athlon AI is indispensable. It's not just calculating, it's constantly orchestrated.
Trillions of calculations, I read.
Per second, yeah. Continuously adjusting the mid-D ring frequencies, tweaking the grav compensator output, managing gigawatts of power flow, making sure that space-time gradient is perfect.
Whack.
And translating navigation commands into subtle shifts in that gradient. It's like the ship's intuition running in real time.
Okay, so if we boil it all down, what's the big takeaway on the Aubergine's drive? What makes it so revolutionary?
I think it's that it's a unified system, propellantless. And it doesn't just conquer distance by moving through space. It achieves it by moving space-time itself. That's the fundamental shift. It's mastering relativity for speed, yes, but also for efficiency and safety in a way we haven't seen before.
Moving space-time itself.
Yeah, which kind of leads to a final thought, maybe for you listening. What stands out to you about a technology that lets us manipulate the fabric of reality like that? How might moving space-time change how we even define travel? or maybe even time.